I'm here to introduce Dr. Love. I am Barbara.
Thank you. Yay. Okay, so who am I? Why am I on this journey? Who are you? Why are you here? What can we all learn from each other? My family name is Love, and I didn't feel any love from the Love family. So I left home at 16 to find love. It was a process of self-discovery for me. So our purpose is to love and be loved in return. Yes, anybody disagree with that? Okay. So if that is our whole purpose, do you want to make that into a tragedy, a dramedy, or do you want to make it a joyous communication, a celebration? What do you want for yourself? So the first day I'm going to teach you the whole concept and the philosophy behind your emotions. And that you can literally step outside of yourself, really? And observe yourself in action. And when you find yourself doing that, you're like, oh, that's not a good look. Tomorrow, I'm not gonna go there tomorrow. And you can gradually alter your behavior. So your shame, blame, and guilt, your anger, avoidance, and addiction. Okay? Your abandonment, rejection, betrayal, and abuse, your victim story, your energy thieves. Yeah, I heard you. I'll be right there. I'm listening. Yeah, okay. You're fully present, right? Okay, active listening. Okay? So we're going to teach you how to observe yourself. When you talk on the phone, you're going to look in the mirror. Every time you talk on the phone, and you're going to see a person that you've never seen before. Because you're so busy watching me react to you, you don't see you. Sound like fun? Then the next day, we're going to make it personal. We're going to actually look at ourselves, because I'm going to pair you up, and you're going to role play. And you're going to pretend to be somebody that maybe your grandmother, your aunt, or maybe even your mother, or your sister. And as you role play, you'll see how easy it is for you to shift in and out of heart space. Okay? And then the next day, I'm going to teach you all the tools that you need to know to shift. Okay? Now, how many people here were angry last week over something? Okay. How many people were worried last week over something? It turned out to be nothing, right? How many people were anxious about something? Okay. So we go up and down. Anger, fear, worry. Anger, fear, worry. Anger, fear, worry. And so we flip back and forth between all these feelings. Okay? Now, does that color our experience? Does that color our food choices? Does that color us getting up to go out dancing? I don't want to go out now. I don't feel good. I don't stay home. My tummy hurts. And so we make up a story about how we don't feel good. And the funny thing is that if you have depression or anxiety, exercise is equally effective as drugs for both anxiety and depression. So if you feel depressed, you just throw the covers over your head and just say, screw it, I'll deal with it tomorrow, right? Is that not avoidance? But if you got out of bed and put your best clothes on and went outside and started dancing, you would feel better, wouldn't you? Okay? So, I used to work on Wall Street. I was a commodities broker. I made a lot of money, but every once in a while, I would screw up and I wouldn't make any money. More importantly, I would lose my clients' money. And when you lose a client's money, like 50 grand or 25 grand, you feel really bad. So then I would beat myself up because I lost the client's money. Now, for the 3 weeks before that, I made that money. But this one day, I lost the money. So the 3 weeks before didn't count anymore. It only counted today I lost the money. And so I beat myself up. And so I went to work one day, and one of my buddies said to me, don't worry about money. Let money worry about you. And I'm like, what? That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? Let money worry about. He said, listen, if you're worried about other people's money and you have no control over that, how does that affect how you help somebody else's money? And I was like, oh, yeah. He said, you have to feel good all the time. If you're going to be in this game, you have to make yourself feel good. I was like, right. He said, tomorrow, wear your best suit. Buy a cigar on the way in. And for breakfast, have a shot of brandy. I was like, wow. Okay then. Now, of course, I don't do cigars or brandy anymore. But whenever I feel low, when I wake up, I put on my best clothes and I go to the mall. And I walk up and down and people say, wow, look at you, you look so great. What's going on today? Must be something really important today. I said, yes, it is. Something really important is happening today. I'll tell you later. And in an hour or two, I feel like $1 million. And that's how easy it is good to shift. That's how easy it is for you to shift your energy. Just get dressed up and go out shopping.
Exactly.
And you don't even have to buy anything.
Exactly.
Just go in the store. Try it on. Look in the mirror. You are the light. When you shine it, it shines back. Make sense? So, if I can give you these tools to shift your energy instantaneously. When we did the 5 animal dance, how long did that take?
Oh gosh, that was the most wonderful thing.
10 minutes. 10-minute dance. That was it. And everybody was like, yeah! And you can lock the door, turn on the music, dance for 10 minutes, and then come out and like, yes, you were saying? You can shift it that quick. Now, we have to practice the tools, obviously. I can teach them to you, you can get them in one day, but we gotta practice, practice, practice. It's like riding a bicycle or playing the piano. Now, we get another chance to practice these tools when we change our diets. Okay? Now, 80% food, 20% exercise. That's the 80-20 rule. But it's easier to change your relationship than it is to change your diet. I'll get a new boyfriend, but I'm not giving up fried chicken. Don't ask me to give up chicken. I went to one of these evangelical churches where the minister's on TV. Reverend Ike, remember Reverend Ike? Anybody know Reverend Ike? Okay, he was one of the first TV evangelists. So I went to his church and they invited me in. I gave him a whole presentation. And he says, well, you have to talk to the ladies' auxiliary. So I'm like, okay. So go in to talk to the ladies' auxiliary. Stone face. No rhythm. No expression. Neutral, dead energy. I said, I'm not changing your food. You're still going to have string beans. You're still going to have mac and cheese. You're just not going to fry it. You're not going to cook it in pork fat. You still can eat the food. So Saturday morning, I'm taking them out to Whole Foods for shopping. Not one of the ladies showed up. Not one. So I can't spend their money. So that ended my evangelical church mission. So I learned I can't change your diet until I change your feeling about the food. And that's why we do emotional mastery first, and then we do the food therapy second. So somebody comes in front of me and they're blame, guilt, shame, And then I'm like, okay, what did I do to magnetize this? I must have done something, otherwise it wouldn't be in my face. So let me open. Okay, I'm listening. You have my attention. What is it that you need to express? And then the more they are,
They don't have anyone to fight with.
exactly, because I don't feed it. I just accept it. And once I accept it, then they run out of gas. Well, maybe I did it the wrong way. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come off like that. So how many people are rigid and stiff and attached to wrong ideas that don't serve them? And how many people are flexible and loose and just go with the flow and make the adjustments so that everything works? So our objective is to find the happiness within. Please come in. And when you find the happiness within, then love walks in the door every time.